3
Subtle fallout.
seconds. Yep, subtle fallout. Let's see how we do here. We got the action lined up on the boys. Here we go.
He has made it, and
No action, going towards the wrong flag, but realizes nice and early and takes his first cap there. And yeah, Tommy not too far behind here, just making his dodge to the final lift. We'll see truly how far they are separated when he caps. He does go to the right side, which is nice to see. And does a 2:48 time and spawns around 16 seconds on No Action's timer. So yeah, gaps around 16 seconds at this point.
yep, and you can just see yeah, signs of. Oh, hello.
Whoa. What do we see? That's a very unusual death there from Tommy. Yeah, I think the gap's closed up a little bit. Oh! What happened to Tommy there? Let's see how he does it here. Gets on the lift, takes the first shot, takes the second shot, hits the third shot. A very delayed jump, and no problem at all. Definitely a very patient play there, and really showing off some nice skill here.
Yeah, very nicely done, and should finish this out now. I mean, I think you mentioned yesterday that there is a small possibility of dying to these doors or these barriers that can close, but
yeah,
highly doubt that.
like we see, it's BT. Anything can happen. We've seen it all before. It's a very rare event, and I'll be yeah, screaming here if it happens, but no, unfortunately, or fortunately for No Action, he's made it through. He gets on the lift, and this is going to solidify a 3-2 win here for No Action in the first map.
Yeah.
What's your prediction for this map?
Ooh, yeah, I think this one will go to No Action as well. We're seeing signs of nerves from Tommy, not just in terms of his gameplay, but also just some of the things that he's typing in the server at the moment. Like,
I haven't seen those. Anything that you wanted to elaborate before we get or as we get started here?
He can't really remember what map he's picked next.
Oh,
and
okay.
Stuff like that. He seemed just a little
bit flustered with the moment, I guess.
Yeah.
Here we go. No Action approaching the button, or sorry, the shot. Hits the shot, no problem. Times it a little bit. Very nice stuff there. And gets a... Oh! Gets a head bump, saves it. But in the meantime, Tommy... What happened there? Very odd.
No.
Very odd stuff there from Tommy. That's a death a minute and a half into the map, while No Action's just capping now for his first cap. Yeah, that one's going to hurt, especially after losing the last map. Getting a cap on the board early on here was pretty much crucial for Tommy.
Yeah. And, you know, he really almost didn't make it even with that adaptation as well. So, crucial play there.
Yep. Oh, Tommy, again, in the same room. No Action approaching the same spot here. Let's see if he can do it better. He does indeed, and using that same strat again. So, yeah, I mean, that one room just being the difference maker once again here in Division 3. Players map, and Tommy, again, messing it up. Just too slow, and causing another death.
Yeah, still 0 deaths coming up to the last hard section again.
But he seems to have this part down pretty well. I'd be surprised to see a death here. Delays a little bit to get the good timing. Makes the jump. Perfect every time. Love to see that from Noah. Yeah, I mean, you have the timing on the wall written for you, so you can easily take a break and just use that as like a reference. But No Action here, grabbing the flag and just one last dodge. Hopefully he doesn't get the door closed to him, and he doesn't. And he's going to take this one 3-0. So we have both players. No Action starting off a little bit quicker here on Contaminant. I think the theme that we've seen so far, I mean, on the last map wasn't really true, but in the first and the third map here, No Action showing just to be a little bit of a quicker player.
It's electric, isn't it? I mean, look at this. Just flying straight into the map. He's already got like 5 or 6 seconds on Tommy. 0 death quarterfinal from No Action. And that's incredible, really. I think,
yeah, I mean, going into the semi-finals deathless, that's pretty huge, you know. It's going to give you a lot of confidence into those future matches.
Yeah, and making the hard part, Tommy as well, making it so...
Very consistent from both here. It's just the raw speed of No Action that's given him this lead so far. But yeah, Tommy not that far behind. We'll see what the interval is. And yeah, about 5 seconds gap there with both players taking their first cap. So just one little mistake from either player could shift the game in a different direction. Yeah.
Because he hasn't done that so far. So if he can do that, it will just put that little bit of pressure on No Action and maybe push him into a mistake.
Oh, and speaking of mistake, we're seeing a first one there from Tommy.
Yeah, it's a shame about that death from Tommy. kind of similar to what I mentioned on SubtleFallout with that lift jump. When players are feeling the stress and the nerves, just hitting that jump key too early is a common type of death that we see.
In BT, you make one mistake, you're dead. You can lose 1-2 minutes of time, and that's not easy to gain back for anyone. So yeah, all of those micro mistakes add up over time.
He's only somehow only 30 seconds behind at this point, 35 possibly, keeping that pressure on at least.
Now we see noaction approaching the final place that he can die, more or less. He dodged. Oh, and speaking of dying, noaction. Brain fart, it seems there. He dodged instead of jumped, and then realized that he doesn't have his dodge, and just panicked, and he falls off the tower, and advantage Tommy.
Oh my word, that was absolutely match point. Like you said, Super, the last and only place that he could have died, and he just did it the wrong way round.
And another death there from noaction, while Tommy's going outside at the last part that he can die in this map. Let's see how he approaches it. Hits the button, makes the dodge, doesn't make the same mistake as noaction, gets on it, and only a couple more jumps before he gets the toxin suit, and everything is all good. Taking it nice and slowly. This is great stuff from Tommy.
Yeah, I mean he's been handed such a lifeline, such an absolute lifeline here, and so yeah, that's going to be 2-1 in maps now, and noaction, he needs to recover from this. And yeah, this map, you know, it's got some tricky jumps at the very start of the map. It's obviously got that backward lift jump which catches a lot of people out. We saw Vader signal his disapproval for that section when he died there yesterday, and then obviously the section where noaction died 4 times as well. It's got lots of bits that can catch you out, so it will be interesting to see.
Awesome. I'm ready, so I think we give the boys the heads up that we're ready to go. I'm going to predict a Tommy win here, actually. I believe in him. After seeing noaction play this yesterday, like you mentioned, I think that I believe in Tommy. It's going to be a difficult map, but if he can get through flawless, I think that's going to be more than enough for him, actually.
Yeah, and you know, we can't underestimate just how noaction must be feeling at the moment after that gutting death. You know, it's really cost him this match, and yeah, we'll soon see what difference it makes.
Yeah, Tommy taking an early death there. Didn't catch it. Apparently my stream did not connect to the server. Good stuff there. We saw this yesterday as well. He was really quick across the whole map until he got to that one room where he just missed the dodge and cost him 4 deaths. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see if he has indeed practiced.
Yeah, let's get some guesses from the chat. How many times do you think noaction is going to die at that?
All right, first time on the right-hand side. Here's noaction making the difficult jump, lining himself up, gets on top of the lip before he dodges, and he doesn't master it. Noaction, again, in the same spot that he's known for.
He seemed to have learned something at least. You know, he took his time. He knew it was a thorn in his side, but it just hasn't made the difference.
Let's see how Tommy approaches it before I get back into that thought there. Let's see what his approach is. He runs on top, and he makes it, which we saw noaction struggling with all day yesterday. I mean, yeah, and as we see, Tommy taking the first cap there. Beautiful stuff. I mean, really happy to see that from Tommy. He was my prediction to win this map, and
I can confirm for you that the Twitch chat is absolutely loving the death from noaction there, and he's coming up to it once more.
I mean, this is why we watch BT, right? So here we go. noaction at his favorite part in the map, and he's failed it again. noaction. Just struggling there all day, all night. I think he's, what, 1 from 7 or so on that room?
Yeah, you know, the signs were there from yesterday's match, and part of me is actually quite surprised that Tommy didn't pick this map first, after what we're seeing again here, but he was fortunate enough that noaction dug himself to the grave.
And speaking of which, Tommy doing the exact same thing there. noaction, approaching it again. Here we go, chat. What can we expect here from noaction? Sits on the lip, and he's missed it again. noaction has missed it again. I'm officially calling it. That is the noaction dodge, because there is absolutely no action there at all. He's died there 3 times now, 4 times yesterday.
You know, but the thing is, right, Tommy's still only got 1 cap right now, so he really just has to regroup and get a cap down, put pressure on Tommy, and just make that fucking dodge once.
Yeah. And here's Tommy approaching it now for his 3rd time around this map. Made it once, missed it once. does the 50-meter lineup and works this time. Tommy making it through the no action dodge. But no action, approaching it once again. Shoot a couple of times, and no! Dodges too far to the right this time. No action, sitting at 1 at 8 on that single dodge. I mean, this is just a pathetic performance here, Nin. I don't know what to say. This is on your own map. This is just embarrassing at this point, no?
A horrible feeling when there's this one section that you just cannot get past, and it's even more gutting when it costs you a death really late in the map.
It's going to be going the whole way, it looks like, all the way to 5 maps, and you've just lost the last 2. He's basically feeling how Tommy felt after the first 2.
You know, Tommy's got the momentum now. He's emotionally going to be feeling a lot better coming into this decider map, which is going to be StormSurge. And for me, I really do favor Tommy on StormSurge.
Tommy's going to be going into the last map with all the confidence in the world. No action, on the other hand. Yeah, nerves seem to be getting better of him at this point. And StormSurge, I mean, we didn't see this map yesterday. Oh! Tommy taking a death there, missing the shot. I thought he hit that, actually. I'm going to pull that up on the instant replay. Just after no action finishes room, presumably in the slime. No! He's made it! No action on the no action dodge. Beautiful stuff there. First time making it today. Unfortunately, it's probably going to be a little bit too late for that. But, you know, at least for the next cup in 7 years' time, he'll be prepared.
I love how he did like a little victory jump after making that dodge as well. You could just sense the relief. Well, you know, if it gives him something to get back into this map, maybe it will, because look, we're seeing a 2:22 time, and actually the time left on the clock is it's 2:03 now, so he's gonna have to.
And he's dead. And he's dead. He's going to basically have to pull out world record here. And he stopped in chat, so... And both players are chatting now. I think at this point, we can call it map 5 here. This is Tommy versus No Action, game 5. Let's get this underway. And the first death from Tommy coming in really early there, Nin.
Yeah, really early death. And, No Action getting in a little bounce there as well. No Action should make the shortcut here. Yeah. Oh.
No, he does not. Has to go the slow way. Wonder if Tommy's going to be able to make it.
I think he almost got sliced there by that laser barrier as
Tommy
well.
makes it, and that's going to give him back a lot of time. No Action still in front, but only by a couple of seconds here. Missing that one shortcut has really cut the lead down here.
Neither player choosing to go for the shortcut. Definitely a smart move, I would say. It's a really difficult shortcut at the end.
It's a third cap. You know you're behind type of situation, right?
Yeah, and wow, look at that. What, 2 seconds in it?
2
1
seconds.
second?
Yeah, 2 seconds between the spawn times there. So yeah, I mean, Tommy taking an early death there, but No Action's going to know that he got that shortcut last run, and it's going to put all the pressure on him.
Oh, Tommy making a bounce there, which is actually...
Caught him up.
Yeah.
He's taken the lead now at this point, and we're going to be approaching the shortcut room shortly. Couple of tough jumps here and a shot as well. No problem for Tommy. No problem for No Action there.
Yeah, I think both players could make this again.
Yeah, and both players looking good for the shortcut. Nice runs here by both, and both players do make it. Both go for the bounce. Not such a good one by No Action there. I think Tommy actually got a better one, and yeah, about a half-second lead here in map 5.
Oh my god, this is neck and neck. That, you know, these guys are going to cap at the same time. They're going to be feeling so much pressure coming into this final run. I mean, look at that.
Grabbing at the same time.
Oh my word.
And this is it. Match 5, and we are on the last cap. One mistake is going to cost one of these guys a spot in the semi-finals. Who's going to take it here? We have Tommy on the left. No Action on the right. Tommy missing the bounce there, which has given No Action a little bit of a lead. We have seen that throughout the whole map so far, or the whole match, when No Action's just been a little bit quicker. But it's all going to come down to the shortcut, I think. Oh, no! Never mind! Tommy taking a death there. No Action slows down. He knows that he's in front. He knows the game's in his hands right now. Doesn't matter if he makes this or not. And I think the fate is sealed now for Tommy, unfortunately.
Yeah, No Action's past the hardest point there, really. I mean, he's just got to do this dodgeball now, you know, and that's a shame for Tommy. You know, he's made a really
No Action with a little bit of a wall bug there, barely making it. I'm sure his heart popped out of his chest there, but No Action grabbing the flag. The bad news is there for Tommy, and we have a winner. No Action taking this one 3-2. What an epic map that was, Nin.
Oh, that was just unbelievable. Shame for Tommy though. I think if he hadn't have died, I think he probably would have just about caught up with no action and maybe won that ever so slightly.